What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about Season 3 and everything you need to know so far about it. So we have some information on the brand new operators we're going to be seeing. Also got things like patch notes, new modes that are going to be happening, just so much to expect with the Season 3 update. And I'm going to be covering all that for you guys in today's video. Before we get started, we get into all that, I do want to let you know, thank you guys so much for the support lately. If you guys are new and you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that sub button so you don't miss out on the latest Season 3 news and information. But anyways, let's jump into it. The last day of Season 2 is going to be on April 11th, which is going to be on a Tuesday. The following day after that, which is a Wednesday, usually every single season we get an update on a Wednesday, is going to be the following day on the 12th, which means we are exactly 3 weeks away from Season 3. So not that far from now. Up until then, we are expecting smaller updates, things like patch notes. Like yesterday's video we covered, we got a little tiny update where we got some patch notes. We're going to be getting weekly playlist updates, things like that are going to be going on up until we get the launch of Season 3. So as unfortunate as it is, do not expect any big updates or changes to happen in the game up until the Season 3 update, which is going to be in 3 weeks. Now that we got the release date out of the way, let's talk about the content we are going to be getting. So I'm going to section off this video so that way you can skip to any part you want to hear first. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the operators. So we know that there's going to be a bunch of brand new operators that are going to be coming in with Season 3. That happens every single season, where there's usually 2 or 3 in the battle pass. There's also ones that are usually free for you to get through DMZ challenges. Those typically are not brand new operators, they're just variants of existing ones. And finally, the better operators, these are usually added into the store as tracer packs or in bundles that you have to purchase through the in-game currency. So for Season 3, we ended up getting some brand new information on what these characters or operators are going to be. So it says right here, placeholders for Valeria, Alejandro, and Alex as operators were added in the Season 2 Reloaded update, meaning that in Season 3 or 4 should include these brand new operators. Now the thing is, there's a couple reasons why we believe it's going to be Season 3 and not 4. The first piece of proof is that with the Season 2 Reloaded, which is a little bit of a spoiler at the end, in the ending cutscene, Alex was actually ended up being found and he's back on the team. So more than likely you're going to be able to play with him in Season 3 with the raids, and on top of that it's going to continue the story on, and I believe that is going to be where it's going to be connecting Alejandro and Valeria there. And on top of that, we actually have some voice lines that were also data mined at the same time. They were also added after the Reloaded update, which means that they're already working on these voice lines, meaning that we are going to be seeing them returning very, very soon. Now, I'm not able to show you guys these clips for the reason that they are copyrighted, and obviously it will get the video taken down, so I don't want to do that. But if you do want the link, I'll have it down in the description so that way you guys can check it out for yourself. But as of right now, more than likely, I don't expect to see all 3 of them in the battle pass. They will be available in the store. There will be a likely chance that you'll be able to get them, sort of like how you've been able to get the gas skin. You were able to get Captain Price operator. You're able to get them for free by doing the raid mission. So if they're gonna make them free, they're gonna probably make you work for them. But more than likely, you would expect them to be in the store, for the reason that, for example, Valeria, she's a fan favorite, so they know that and they want to take advantage of that. So what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna charge you for her. Now, on top of all of that information, just something else that confirms to us that we're gonna be seeing them is they also added ID cards for Alejandro and Valeria. I can't show you guys the photo of that as well, but basically it's just confirming to us even more information that these operators are being created. They are almost complete and they're pretty much adding them into the game. Obviously, they're going to add them regardless. Whether they add them in Season 3, they add them in Season 4, we are going to be seeing Alejandro, we are going to be seeing Valeria. It's literally free money in Call of Duty's pocket. If they don't take advantage of this, that wouldn't make any type of sense at all, right? But other than these operators, there's actually even more that you'll be able to get. These are more than likely going to be free, but these are variants of current DMZ skins that you're able to get. So by completing faction missions, you're able to get these operators in DMZ. These are different variants of them, different colorways you can say. And basically that means that by completing some sort of a challenge in Season 3, completing these faction missions, you'll be able to get these new variants for them, which is why they're not going to charge you. They're going to probably give you some challenges to do because these are already existing in the game. It wouldn't make sense for them to sell them. But those are the brand new operators. Now let's talk about the next thing that we have, and that is a potential DLC weapon that was leaked. So the LM Nebula barrel, which is a barrel that's not currently in the game, ended up getting some sort of a buff in the latest patch notes that we ended up receiving. So it didn't make any type of sense at all, but Infinity Ward ended up posting saying, "We apologize. This is an attachment that is meant to be coming in an upcoming season and it's not currently out." Now, a lot of people were saying, since this is an attachment for the Lockman and typically you get new attachments from new weapons, there might be a new weapon introduced into the Lockman category. So that could be a potential one. Some people were saying it could be the MP5 SD. That could be the one that we might be seeing. But as of right now, nothing is confirmed. We just know that this is an attachment that is going to be coming into the game at some point. most likely season 3. But the next thing that we have, let's talk about the patch notes. So in terms of the patch notes, we know there's 3 major changes that are going to be coming into the game. The very first one is going to be one-shot snipers. These were confirmed by devs. They are working on making snipers one-shot. They use the St. Patrick's Day event sort of as a test to collect data, see what the player feedback looked like, see how the games played out, and just to test everything out to see how it would look if one-shot snipers are in the game. Now, when they do add them, they are not going to be anywhere near as overpowered. It was just overpowered because it was a one-time event and it's the only sniper in the lobby. But they are going to be trying to introduce the one-shot snipers. We're not exactly sure how they're going to do it, if they're going to make them one-shot like it was in Warzone 1, or if they're going to make them where it's just one shot only to the head and then you'll get hit marker to the body if you have armor. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. All they have said so far is that they are working on making snipers one shot because players aren't using them as much as they used to, and obviously they want to have a nice balance with all of the weapons. So what's the point of using a sniper that doesn't one shot when you have an LMG that has a faster time to kill? Now, going on to the next patch note, this has to do with movement fluidity. They did say that with the movement, they're going to be increasing it and making it more fluid and more smooth in terms of recovering from dolphin dives, recovering from sliding. They know that it takes too long to recover from those, so a lot of people don't use them. So these are mechanics that are in the game to be used, and players aren't using them because they impact you more negatively than they do positively. You're not able to recover, and chances are you're going to end up getting eliminated and get shot at because you're not able to move fast enough. So what they're going to do is decrease the time it'll take to recover from that to pretty much make it good. These are all changes that they're going to do throughout Season 3, not something that we'll just get in one update and then it'll automatically be good. These are things they're going to slowly implement. The next thing is the time to kill. So as of right now, they have said that the time to kill is not bad in their opinion. In their opinion, with ARs and LMGs, the time to kill is not bad for range, but they know that the time to kill for SMGs and closer range combat is way too fast, and that's where they see the problem. They know that the time to kill is getting a little too fast when it comes to close range fights, but they said the way that it is with long range, they currently like at the moment, and they don't really want to change that. So that's what they're going to be working on in terms of the time to kill. But anyways, now that we've covered that, let's talk about Warzone and what new things are going to be getting for Warzone. So they actually posted this a while back. This was posted in February of this year, basically when the Season 2 update first launched. And they told us get ready for Season 3 because there's going to be a lot in store, and here's what's going to happen. So they have Plunder coming in, which is going to be the brand new mode that's going to be introduced. Obviously, since they're not going to be introducing something as big as a brand new map or anything like that, they're going to introduce something that's a fan favorite, which is Plunder, which is a mode that a lot of people loved in Warzone 1. And then the second thing is going to be Warzone Ranked. That is also another thing that they ended up announcing that will be coming in with Season 3 and beyond. And then finally, for the multiplayer side, they said that Gunfight will be added. So that means along with Gunfight being, as popular as it is, they're going to introduce a couple of brand new maps along with it. We don't know exactly how many maps, but the last time I believe it was like 4 or 5 maps that we ended up getting at launch with Gunfight. So they are smaller maps. Potentially we're going to be seeing those, and that will more than likely probably be at the launch of Season 3 rather than in Reloaded. And that means obviously with that, they may actually take away from us, which means they may take away 6v6 maps, so they might not add as much because they're working on Gunfight. You know how they are. If they're going to be introducing something from one side, they're going to take away something from the other side. So in terms of content and new maps, that's what we know of so far for multiplayer and in Warzone. I do have some information regarding DMZ, but I don't want to make the video too long. They are going to be introducing some new mechanics for that in terms of loyalty for your faction. So basically not skipping from faction to faction, and that will build you like loyalty, reputation, and things like that. So you'll be able to get more rewards, and it's just like a whole brand new system that they're going to be doing. But I will be making more videos regarding Season 3. Obviously, we still have 3 weeks, and in that time, we're just going to get brand new information coming in left and right, and I'll be always covering that for you guys. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that sub button. But anyways, it's been your boy Trizzle. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Peace.